Jolies, Jolies, Jolies. Oh, won't you let me up on stage, Jolies? Oh yeah, that's right. Jolies, 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 Jolies. I should have rehearsed or wrote it on a page. Now I'm just going to ask, seeing as we're in Offaly, does anybody in Offaly know how to celebrate Hanukkah? No? Well, you celebrate it with the Tullamore Jew. Shalom. I'm going to try and tell a few jokes. Does anybody know what you call a nose that doesn't have a body? Nobody knows? I'm training an orange to be a lookout. I told him, keep your eyes peeled. I'd like to build a one-bedroomed hospital. I'm a man of few words. Oh yeah, I suppose you have to, somebody said to me, engage with the audience a little bit more. Because you have to like try and... So in the true Mormon tradition, I'd like to ask you all to marry me. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about myself. I travelled around quite a bit as a young lad. Can anybody tell where my accent is from?
India.
Exactly, I don't even know myself. But at one time I lived just off the coast of Cork on a little island, you probably know it. And my dad was a bit of a traditionalist, so he invested in a craic. Thought it might be nice to travel to the mainland, weather permitting, on the boats. And it's an outstanding memory. My favourite part of the journeys across would have been, there were some local grey seals. Now as you were rowing the boat, I don't know if they knew what they were doing, but as you would row in, their heads would bob up. As you would row in, their heads would bob up. They didn't their balance. A man is no one. So I'm going to tell you a poem that's completely unrelated to that story. Time flies like the bullet from a gun, as if eaten by some disease. Then death comes and dispatches of us with ease. For only death carries the tag of immortality and puts an end to dreamers. Bing! I'm going to do that at the end of the poems just so you know they've finished. I don't... Actually, no, before... Has anybody found that the yes vote has like affected their lives in ways they never expected? Well, listen, honestly, lads, I can't do this shit anymore.
Come back!
Is he joking? Don't know.
I'm not totally sure if that's part of the aftermath. But I'm going to read a joke about a poem about my dog. It's actually not my dog, it's my neighbour's dog.
Now I know what you're thinking.
Yes,
I know what you're thinking, lads. He actually looks quite good in that dress. And seeing as we're being honest, and honesty is paramount, I'd like to tell you about my first girlfriend. She was 14, stone, overweight, and her nickname was the Titanic. Now it wasn't because of the size of her, and it wasn't because of how quickly she went down. It was because of how many people went down on her. Now I'm going to move on to politics. I cannot find my head. I had it last night when I went to bed. It used to sit atop of me. Now I have.
Oh!
Now I have neither head nor eyes to see. You think that I am a man, but I am a country. Where is my head? Thank you very much. Just to let you know that I actually do like poetry. So I'm going to give you a little couple of snapshots of poetry. This one's called A Verse to Poetry. I try to rhyme the things I see. I'm not averse to poetry. If it be so, then so it be. This is a verse to poetry. Bing! While we're on the subject, right? I'm sitting down there thinking, why didn't I go first? Getting nervous, head about to burst. Put me in a coma or worse. Put me in a hearse. But this isn't about the verse. This is about the crimes perpetrated in our times. People like Barack, hidden in our world, wearing many hats as the plan unfurled. They've sprinkled Ebola on our granola. People like Enda Kenny, worth every penny. To have him shot. Are they taking the pishka? Charging for the ishka.
Yay!
Now you know where does anybody here know where the stags go? No, but there's a man who has a little bit of knowledge but doesn't quite know what to do with it. The stags go to Galway. The hens go to Kilkenny. What do you think of that, Cartman? Well, let's go back to the start, man. Have a heart, man. I knew that was going to happen. I had a premonition. Right, the stags go to Galway, the hens go to Kilkenny. What do you think of that, Cartman? Let's go back to the start, man. Have a heart, man. When our ancestors moved using a pseudopod, that's a fake foot, squirrel with a nut. It's the Ice Age, a climatic prehistoric rage. Let's find one and ask a sage, because we're tired of being told we can't. Let's jump on a plinth and start to rant. Does the Pope smoke the papal ganja plant? Or is he a Nazi? Disguised as the Pope by the paparazzi. Now lads, I'm really enjoying being up here standing in a dress. I've been sweating for the last 20 minutes wondering is this a good idea?
20 years!
20 years?
You've just come out.
I should probably leave you with something either short, like myself, or long, kind of like myself. But I'm going to leave you with something short. This one is called The Moon. The Moon. Actually, I have a special after the moon. This is the last one. The moon goes a little bit like this. Second-hand light, you illuminate my night. Bing. Now this is, I have to say, this is kind of dedicated to a bit of a legend in the Tullamore rhymers, Mr. David Hines. But it's not the greatest poem ever. This is just a tribute. Gorgeous Gareth gets gorgeous girls. Gorgeous girls grab gorgeous Gareth ghoulies. Gareth's gorgeous ghoulies grow. Right, lads, I'm going to head back to the changing rooms. Thank you very much. Gareth Hudson, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, in her dress. Fleeing an outbreak of the pox in Kilkenny. So you're always welcome in Tullamore, Gary. Ladies and gents, we're going to introduce some music to the